Hi there and welcome to my channel Maline's Corner. My name is Maline and I'm here to give you your pick-a-pal reading for what you need to be mindful of right now with regards to an idea, a plan that you have, or just your life in general moving forward. And as you can tell, you have 4 choices. This is pile number 1. This is going to be pile or choice number 2. Number 3. Very interesting card. And number 4. So take your time. You can also look in the timestamps for any number synchronicities for you. And I also want to mention that I do offer private paid readings on Etsy, so if you're interested in that, go check it out. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel to support my channel's growth and to help the algorithm. You can also leave a little like and a comment. So without further ado, let's begin. Hi there, pile number 1. If you chose this card, this is going to be a reading. And what I'm getting here is that some of you have had kind of a fragmented energy lately. Kind of looks like she's having, it kind of looks like roots, but it also looks to me like fragmentation. So for some of you, you've had a bit of a fragmented energy or of a kind of a monkey mind. I also sense that some of you are manifesting money, and I really focused on that. There is something that you need to be mindful of here, and I do feel that it is who you allow into your energy field, or who you allow to decide what to do, or there is this emphasis on boundaries. And remember, there is only so much you can do, but it looks she has 2 sets of hands, so I feel that you might be multitasking a lot, or you feel that your mind is fragmented, but in truth it's just that you're multitasking. It's just that you're stressed out because you're wearing your cell phone around all the time, or I kind of sense that this energy, this monkey mind, is going to slow down, but you need to be very clear, set boundaries with other people, and prioritize the most important things for you. Put yourself as a priority as well here, pile number 1. This is a crystal clear blessing. Wow. You are soon blessed with a great clarity. Your destiny is calling, and your soul is shining its infinite wisdom. Wow. You are blessed, protected, and guided in all that you do from this moment on. Wow. So you have great protection coming in. Okay. Great protection. And maybe I kind of got an energy of boundaries here, but I also sense that spirit is placing boundaries. If you were having plans with someone and they were canceled, or if someone is not showing up to a date, or if someone is very random things like that, it's because spirit is protecting you from potential harm. So we're very protected at this time, pile number 1. So what is it that pile number 1 needs to be aware of at this time? What is it that pile number 1 needs to be aware of at this time? Clear and accurate messages for pile number 1, please. Joyous fun. Card number 7 with energy. Did I say that some of you are manifesting money? Because I do sense an increase here, because this is the bottom energy. I also sense that some of you are working with crystals, you're aligning your chakras, and I also see the chakra colors here. So spirit is acknowledging self-care, of putting your wellness above everything else, and do only things that uplift you and your energy at this time. The dark thoughts are leaving your life. This is amazing. This is what I'm talking about. You've been confusing yourself. Here you've had a fragmented mind. And this is subsiding when you bring fun into your life, when you allow other people to be there for you, when you spend time with children, or when you're, doing something just for fun, even if it's just for 5 minutes, There is a more light-filled energy coming your way. You can take charge of the situation is what Spirit is telling me here. Okay. So let's see. What else does pile number 1 need to know, and what do they need to be mindful of? Card number 4, 4 of Pentacles. I've almost said the Emperor, but this is the 4 of Pentacles. Beautiful. Yeah. Gain, material gain for sure. And you're not seeing this coming because you have this card in the reverse. So I kind of sense that what you worry about right now, that monkey mind of yours, whatever you're stressed about, let it go, because I sense that Spirit has a plan here for you to be very wealthy. There is wealth coming your way. There's financial independence and structure and safety, if that is what you're looking for, to make a steady income, to have it kind of feels like a passive income. Feels like you are going to have an increase whilst also having fun. So if that's something that you're manifesting, Spirit wants you to know that it's coming your way, and you're not seeing it coming. And sometimes you feel that your mental health or your negative thinking is coming in the way of your manifestations. Spirit is emphasizing to me that this is not how it works, because you have put so much effort into your self-care and self-love, loving yourself unconditionally, you know, if you infusing your body with love and unconditional acceptance, you're manifesting things that are supporting of that. Spirit wants me to point out that it could be beneficial for you to watch Anita Murjani's story, her NDA, near-death experience, and her take on manifestation, because that really resonates with what I feel for you. So what you are fearing, the Tower moment you're fearing, the conflict you're fearing, it's not going to happen. You're not losing control only because you are stressed right now, or because people are acting in a certain way towards you. Spirit wants you to know here that there are great things coming your way, and it all started with you nurturing yourself, taking really good care of yourself. This is self-love, unconditional, radical self-love, and it's doing its thing. Okay, can we get one more oracle card for pile number 1 to end their reading? Yeah, this is the universe. This is the universe working behind the scenes, and this card came kind of sideways. So it makes me feel that you are considering, debating a change, but you're not really sure if you're ready for it. You're not sure if you're ready to take the leap, if you're ready to take on this challenge, or to go into this type of career, or to travel, or to offer a service within healing or spirituality, or just couching for some of you. Couches. Let Spirit take the lead here, is what I'm sensing. Let Spirit take the lead. You are following your purpose, and they're also acknowledging that you're following your purpose more when you are happy on a general basis. So remember, the first oracle card is joyous fun. Remember to have fun here, and things are going to get more stable in terms of your finances. And some of you might be following your dream. You might be following a lifelong dream here. Some of you might gamble, and I'm not telling you to gamble on all your money, but I see poker, I see gambling, I see horses. Someone is wanting to invest here in a sinking ship, whatever that means. And I would say that this is a good investment, but do not invest more than you're willing to lose. Overall, I sense that no matter here, there is a new increase coming in, and it feels to me like an abundance, a material success here coming in. So trust yourself, trust your gut, and I wish you the very best of luck. So I hope you enjoyed this little reading. Leave a like and a comment, share it with other people if you're interested. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so. I'm really grateful for everybody that supports my channel's growth and to help other people to reach the video and also help the algorithm. So thank you so much and have a nice day. Hi there, pile number 2. If you chose these floating hearts, this is going to be your reading. Excuse me. Some of you might get a cold. Maybe you are coughing a lot. You know, take care of yourself. Drink tea with honey. A very random message coming through. I also feel that someone wants to be there for you when you're sick, or to be around you, to nurture you through some kind of not necessarily illness, because I'm not predicting health related issues. If this resonates, it has already happened, basically. But someone wants to be there for you and to support you. It can even be that some of you have a friend with a broken heart and someone is coming in to nurture and to be there and to show love. And there is a lot of gratitude coming to me with this card. Okay, so let's see. You are blessed regardless. Every experience enriches us and those around us in some way. Regardless of what we achieve or don't achieve, do or don't do, it's a blessing in one form or another. Nothing is a mistake, for all serves divine purpose. All is blessed. So the first thing I get is kind of the feeling that I got when I looked at the card, is that someone is here to uplift you through difficult times, or you are the person to uplift someone in their difficult times. Maybe someone that suffered a loss or a disappointment in any affair. It feels related to the heart though, or a plan, or like a vision that didn't happen for someone. It could also be that you're specializing on helping people in grief, or helping people through difficult times. You're also helping people to see that life is not a race. You know, this is not a competition to cross the finish line first. It's about enjoying the process as well. So it's an emphasis on seeing the big picture here, of seeing like a situation through the lens of 10 years. So in 10 years, would this bother me as much? If it wouldn't be a big deal, it's kind of not letting it go necessarily, but seeing it in a higher perspective. And I also see it looks like a snow crystal here, so uniqueness. Not, you know, they're not too similar to you know, snowflakes are unique. Two are not the same. So Spirit wants you to value yourself despite your achievements, or even if even if there was a disappointment. Spirit is acknowledging your worth. For some of you, this is a message that comes through, that some of you have actually experienced the opposite in your friendships, that people around you weren't supporting of you. They were kind of talking behind your back, being really dishonest. So if this is your story, this pile is making you aware of the fact that this has been going on, and I think you are aware of it, and that other friends, more uplifting people, are coming to you, because I feel this unconditional love coming through here. Status quo. What is it that pile number 2 needs to be aware of at this time in their life's journey? One more card, please. What is it that pile number 2 needs to be aware of? You have the card of professional assistance. Interestingly enough, you have the taking steps card in the reverse here. Paired with the status quo card, it is telling me that if you want to be aware that if you want to make a change, if you want to change your friendship circle, if you want to have a more supportive network around you of colleagues, you have to take the step out of your comfort zone. You know, so some of you would want to shift their work, or someone wants to experience something new but are maybe fearful of leaving something behind. It could be a place. It could be that you're moving away from the place that you've always lived in, or the workplace that you always had, or a safe job, into something more independent here. Professional assistance, maybe you are wanting to assist people professionally in some kind of untraditional way. This could also be a guide or a mentor coming in to guide you out of some kind of standstill or difficulty in your life. Career-wise, it could also be that you're going on a just random messages coming through that you are wanting to build a tiny home or a tiny home on wheels, van life. You want to live more untraditionally, but you're somehow scared of doing it. And as I said, so there is, it's kind of, well, it's a fire truck, but it reminds me of a van. So you're going to be faced with a situation where your problems are like so in your face, or this matter of things, the way things are at the moment, the status of things is so clear, it's almost screaming at you that there needs to be change. I need to take action in another direction. So are you ready for that? Pile number 2 is what I want to ask. Are you ready to make the changes necessary to take you out of the status quo and into new supportive connections? Yeah, because there needs to be kind of an ending of a chapter, a death, so to speak, not literally, but you know, figuratively speaking, of one life phase for you in order for this to happen. It's necessary to, if you want to look, this is also an example. If you want to have a healthy heart, maybe there is a transplant, something needs to happen. There is something that needs to shift and change in order to make this new life happen for you. So maybe some of you are waiting on a heart transplant, and I don't usually read health, but if that is you, there's a fresh heart here. So this doesn't feel like a death at all to me. It feels like help coming in. Okay, so let's pull 2 cards for pile number 2. What is it that they need to be aware of? That's more than 2, Spirit. Okay, so there are so many cards, but I guess I just have to I just have to choose. 7 of Pentacles in the reverse with failure. So this is interesting. Do you remember the message at the beginning? Regardless of what we achieve or don't achieve, do or don't do, it's all a blessing in one form or another. Nothing is a mistake, for all serves a divine purpose, all is blessed. So what you consider a failure in your life isn't a failure at all. It's actually just a preparation, or it's a lesson that you need to know in order to make some kind of future success. Okay, so whatever you consider a failure right now, whatever quote unquote failed, or what you have to start over again, it is failing, or it didn't happen right now because you needed to learn something, or there's some kind of new twist on things that you need. You know, there is still work to do, because if you build this, I kind of see a tower moment. If you continue to build this house on a shaky foundation, it would fall anyways, and it would be a bigger catastrophe than if it failed now. Do you understand what I'm talking about? So it's all a matter of perspective here, pile number 2. It wasn't a failure at all. And look at this. This is a huge blessing of love coming in. So this could be that there is a more fulfilling project coming in. This is a heart-driven project. So maybe you wanted to build a project that wasn't based on your heart or your passion. It didn't happen for you because you are supposed to build a business out of your passion in life. This could also be that there are people coming in here in the path that you're currently on because of this so-called failure that you wouldn't meet otherwise, and they could be professional partners, but it also feels like love. You know, you chose a pile with hearts on it. And then you have the Magician. Yeah, so you have this, you've got this. You know, you have the power to create whatever whatever here. And there has been a loss. I'm hearing count your losses. Someone is counting their losses. But the thing is, this person that left your life, this job that left your life, this project that didn't work out, it isn't a failure at all. It's just building. It's just a preparation for what's to come. It's a divine detour, and it's, you know, this is in your present position, the Ace of Cups and the Magician. You're co-creating with someone here. I definitely feel that there are new people coming in, friends and colleagues coming in. Some are leaving and new people are coming in. It's a matter of letting go of whatever has been, because there is something new and much better coming in. But some of you are not willing to start this new beginning. You're holding on to whatever has been. And this is totally up to you, but I sense a great achievement down the line, commitment worth building a house on, you know. This is business partners. It is worthy, people worthy of your time basically coming in. So if you've experienced some kind of so-called failure in business or career or in a relationship, it wasn't that, it was protection, and something better and more enriching is coming in. So I kind of want another card. Okay, Six of Cups, pleasure. There are more fun things to come here. You know, the people are coming in, they're very sincere. Six of Cups is a very lovely energy, an innocent kind of love. If it isn't love for you, this is friendships that are just so fun, so heart-filled, so joyous. But to me, it kind of looks like love, you know. These are sturdy people, is what I hear. They're sturdy people, people worth, people to count on, and a life that you could never have dreamt of. If you built that, if you stuck with this castle, you would never experience that. So it happened for a reason. It is not easy to see it at all times, but Spirit has our back, and you are on point, on target. On target? Yeah, you're on. You're in the right place, in your path. All is blessed. Okay. So pile number 2. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, leave a like, comment, share the video with other people, and don't forget to subscribe. I do offer private readings up on Etsy, so if you're interested, check it out. Have a nice day, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye. Hi there, pile number 3. So if you chose this pile, this is going to be your reading. Oh, and you chose a very interesting card. As I shuffled the card, or when the card fell out, it kind of reminded me of fish, the ocean. Do you see it? Kind of reminds me of fish. It isn't though. And now that I'm looking at it, I get a lot of information from it. First of all, I feel like maybe some of you are on a twin flame journey, and I am not the person to talk about that. So if that is you, this is a confirmation that yes, it's true, you're on this journey and you're going to meet, or for some of you, I feel that you've already met and you're dealing with some stuff. The Spirit is acknowledging that. And I also feel that you're evolving spiritually. This is the first spiritual pile, you know, very spiritual energy. And I kind of feel like this is the veil, the spiritual veil, and you're kind of starting to see to the other side, or you're starting to see beyond the veil. You're starting to see the illusion, starting to see things that people are not seeing. So maybe you are psychic, mediums. This is my spiritual seekers, and you are definitely doing your thing. You are on purpose in this lifetime, and it's going to be very fulfilling. And I feel that it's starting to accelerate. What is that called when you're an acceleration of a car? It is starting to speed up basically, and I see that in the spirals here. Things are moving. Maybe there's been a lot of chaos right now, but I feel like there's been a lot of hard weather, hardships, wind in your face rather than in your back, you know, a hardship. But it's coming to an end, and it all happened for you to open up spiritually, I hear, and to be on this path, this twin flame journey. So wow. Let's see. Blessings without borders. In essence, we are living energy flowing through the ocean of human consciousness, spiritual beings moving through cycles of life, death, birth, and rebirth. We are all interconnected and in communication with each other, no matter how much physical space appears to separate us. Wow. Feel the blessed presence of someone you love this moment in your heart. Wow, this is incredible. I must say, I feel that this is for, you know, different messages coming in. Some of you are definitely communicating with the other side, with spirits, for sure. and you're about to dive into that and to learn how to communicate that to others. That could be your job. Others of you are experiencing a rebirth. You are experiencing, you know, seeing beyond the veil of you're seeing the truth, basically. Some of you have had a near-death experience or some kind of highly spiritual experience that changed everything. I hear ayahuasca. I'm not promoting that, but some of you have experienced it, and you're seeing things that other people are not seeing at this point, not as hallucinations or anything, but just, you know, you're starting to see your life is never going to be the same. So I talked about the twin flame journey here. Some of you have a psychic bond with a person in your life that feels like very romantic, or it doesn't even feel romantic to me. It feels beyond romantic. It feels like a very deep bond, a soul bond. And there is a distance between you. It could be physical, it could be that but this is kind of, you're tapped into each other's brains, and you're having this very strong bond and very strong communication, and you're mirroring each other. It's crazy. Why am I getting archangels right now? I'm getting Archangel Michael and Archangel Gabriel. Whew. Some of you are definitely healers. Others of you, and you're working with kind of reminds me of what this is a depiction of what Reiki feels to me. These signs that you're making. So maybe you're a Reiki practitioner. There is an expansion that is unbelievable here, like a vibrational match out of another world. I feel that there's exponential growth. This person, whether it's a business partner or, you know, this is a soulmate. It is a soul that you've known for lifetimes. This is a person coming in that you have an assignment, you have a mission together to uplift humanity, to be of service in one way or another, and there is exponential growth, and there is an immense strength in each other. And if you haven't found this person yet, they're coming, and you're going to do a lot. Yeah, look at that present power. Wow, the lion and the tiger. Look how powerful this is. Look. And it's interesting because this is one soul, and it kind of embodies two parts, right? So again, twin flame. Wow, I can't believe this energy. And look at all this light coming in. This is a power couple. For some of you, going to be a power couple. Regardless of whether this is romantic or platonic, it's very spiritual. It is a divine companion, a spiritual companion. It can even be a guide that you're working with here. And you're almost embodying this guide. It feels like some of you are physical mediums. You're able to kind of to raise your vibration so high that spirits can kind of borrow your body to embody you safely so, and kind of channel through you. And this is, yeah, it's highly spiritual. Look at this, the sacred temple. Oof. It's such a pleasure to read for you. But look at this. You are in seventh heaven. Like, you are raised above. You have ascended. This is the lifetime where you are going to possibly have experienced enlightenment. And this is not something that I usually talk about in my readings. So take this to heart. If it doesn't resonate, choose another pile. But this feels like this is huge, and this is a very important reading for you. Take it as a confirmation that whatever you're doing, although other people might not see it, yeah, other people might be pointing fingers at you, saying like, well, you have a responsibility. Some of you are police officers or journalists. You're a public figure in some way or another, or maybe you're going to be. But people are like, yeah, you cannot talk about this spiritual stuff because you have kind of a mandate. You have your responsibility here. You're this is ridiculous, or this is not okay, kind of thing. Know that you're not crazy. You're not crazy. You're just being authentic. So for some of you, it's time to leave a job that is not serving your spiritual mission. Because there is no doubt here that you're protected. The filmmaker, the Prince of Cups. The Ace of Swords and the Six of Swords. someone is trying to put you in a box. And this doesn't feel like you. It doesn't feel like your twin flame either. It just feels like someone is trying to box you in. So maybe you I don't know, some of you might have an open relationship or be polyamorous, or to in some way live your life a little different, you know, and you do you. No one is here should be here to dictate your life. It's not their business. I kind of feel that there is this immense power coming in with this power card and the Ace of Swords. It is this spiritual clarity. Maybe this is something that you will come to when in meditation or when you meet this person. It is taking you out of one way of thinking into another. This is the card of science. I don't usually interpret the tarot like this, but this is you ascending. You're opening your mind to new knowledge here. The sacred temple, sacred knowledge, holy geometry. Like there's so many things coming through here. Light language for some of you, light codes, or just, and it's not fitting with the mundane world anymore. It's coming to a point where people are trying to frame you as insane, or frame you as ridiculous or harmful, but in truth, you're just following your spiritual journey, and you're going to see it very clearly, perhaps in a meditation or after meeting this person, that like you're starting to see it clear, and you're moving away from something here. Wow. If this resonates with you, please reach out to me. I would love to hear from you and what this is all about. Oh, the Aeon. Oh yeah, this is beyond lifetimes. And if you would like to book a reading with me, please do so, because you would be really interesting to read for. Oh, whoa. This is powerful. You're working with powers here, and I feel that some of you okay, this is interesting. Some of you are coming from a Christian background where people are kind of saying like, oh, this stuff that you're doing, it's the devil's work. Or they're not understanding this light. They're not understanding your connection to spirit. And they're trying to frame you, again, with this kind of framing you into someone who you're not, trying to twist your words. And the thing is that you are you are here to show the way, and you can see that this is an old figure. So I just feel that you are early for your time. It's like you're here, you're advanced as a soul, and you're coming here with all this light, all this presence that is encoded in your DNA. This is really deep shit, and you're starting to wake into it, and people might not be ready for it. Everybody is not ready for it, but you are having your tribe. I don't know why, but I'm getting like Jesus vibes. And it's really, 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 really powerful lessons that spiritual lessons that you're bringing to the world. Wow. Okay, one last card for pile number 3. I wish I could continue this reading forever, but family. Yeah, you're here for the future generations. You might be identifying as a starseed, as a, what is it called? The indigo children, an indigo child. You might also bring forth children of a new age into this world. And environmentalism is coming through, to living life in accordance to Gaia, Mother Earth's taking care of the planet, basically, and taking care of future generations. This is a major lesson, or no, a destiny, a blessing to the world. Some of you are wanting to devote your life to spirituality, and you might sacrifice having children of your own, whereas others of you are having families, and you're bringing your destiny forth through your inheritance, isn't that the word? They're inheriting this consciousness is being brought to the next generation through your children. So there are two groups of you. Both of you are correct. You know, do you know best here. To finish the reading, there you have a blessing from the light. Yeah, I mean, there's so much spirituality, so much light here coming through. You are dearly loved more than you can possibly imagine, and you are never alone. A universe of love and light surrounds you and showers you with blessings that ebb and flow in your heart. Wow. I mean, pile number 3, I know that this reading is not for everyone, but if you have listened to all of it, I am sure that this was a message for you. You have this spiritual mission that is just beyond my comprehension. So I would love to get to know you. Please let me know how this resonated with you and what you're doing, because this is crazy. So I wish you an amazing day, and I'll see you in my next upload. Bye-bye. Hi there, pile number 3. So if you chose this card of this person meditating, this is going to be your reading. And I think that you chose this card because you are in need of some grounded, peaceful, down-to-earth time. I sense that some of you are parents to toddlers, and this is not exactly the reality that you're facing. There is this, your soul is craving for some downtime, some relaxation. Know that it's possible to experience this kind of energy even whilst you're with other people, and it all kind of boils down to, and by the way, it's difficult, I'm struggling with it too, but it all boils down to being present. Some of you are addicted to your phones, aren't we all? And I feel that that is the source to some of your stress, because you have a fear of missing out. So if you're spending time with people, your children, or doing things all day long, you feel that, oh, I'm not grounded, and it's because you're stressing about your screen time, or you're stressing about something here that you're obsessing about. So this is available to you, and there is a more tranquil time coming to you. Tranquility. Some of you are going to a lake or a pond or near sea, and that is very grounding for you. Maybe you are water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or earth signs are coming through here as well. Meditating under a tree or hugging a tree or forest bathing is really, really good too. You can even bring your children, and I know that it's hard. Let me just say that, but it feels to me like you need to be aware of the fact that tranquility is possible even in your current life. And meditation might be the answer. Surprise, surprise. The blessing of meditation. Your window of perception is cleansed, and for a moment you see life as it truly is, infinite and eternal. Meditation will help you rise above any situation and event and see things clearly. What usually seems chaotic and disorderly can seem the opposite. Know there is divine order in your life. Yeah, so I feel a level of stress when I'm connecting with you. Excuse me. And know that it's normal. I think everybody are in this energy right now because this year has been really slow for most people. We haven't been able to just push at our goals. There has been a status quo, a standstill for sure in my life. And when we're entering Cancer season, it's a time of, we're in Cancer season at the time when I'm publishing this video, and it's all about nurturing, you know, nesting, nurturing, and we might be very overwhelmed. We might be in our feelings, you know. We Cancers, we are emotional beings. And it's overwhelming. But when we enter into Leo season, time to take action is here again. So this is not a time to take any major action here. Pile number 4. Victim mentality. Again, I feel a sense of being overwhelmed. Your thoughts, your head is taking leadership over you, and this is mind-driven thinking. So look at the difference between these two cards. So you can shift. You can definitely shift from this overwhelmed state and into okay, I don't feel these, into the calm space. So one card at a time, Spirit, one card at a time. Thank you. Taking steps. Yeah, so I'm getting multiple messages here. Walking, I mentioned it, taking physical steps and getting outside is really beneficial, because look here, he's sitting inside and he's just thinking about everything that isn't right in his life, and it's as though you're drowning, you know. So this can be a card of anxiety, so seek help if that is you. But there's this feeling that, oh, time is running out, I have to act now, I have to act out of this stress mode, because otherwise XYZ and terrible things will happen. And the thing is, no, it won't. Did you see the cards that popped up before? It was the increase card. If you're worried about your finances, they are going to be good. They're not going to be bad. The time for taking steps are coming, and it can be hard sometimes to not move, to not listen to that instinct to just run for something, because this is not the time to do it. And we might feel that we're running out of time, but we don't. There is time to take grounded action. You can take steps in a slow manner and take bite-sized pieces. You wouldn't chew your food in one go, right? You're taking bite-sized pieces, and you're starting with a single step. Every journey starts with a single step, and you can get moving and get out of stagnation. Here is what I'm getting, and you're doing that through a balanced lifestyle. Meditation might be difficult for you, but it might also be very important. If meditation is difficult for you, it is important, more important than ever, to actually try to incorporate deep breathing, yoga, meditation, guided meditations, or even just ASMR videos or hypnosis, whatever you can. And getting outdoors is really, really key. All of the cards are outdoors. So the solution is by removing yourself from isolation. Heavy. Disappointment. 5 of Cups. Yeah, things are a little bit in the dark, and you're not quite sure what to do, or the answers are not coming, or there is this stagnation that is very frustrating, you know. But look at this, the Painter, the Queen of Swords. There is, the energy will come back, and the enthusiasm behind your efforts are coming back, or you know, your initial idea to create a company or to do something, to initiate something, it's coming, you know. Or maybe you're wanting to have an art gallery, or you're just there is something here that you're trying to accomplish and manifest, and it's coming about. It's just a matter of getting grounded in this moment, and taking the time to heal after a difficult time or a kind of a disappointment, and letting things just be unclear right now. The clarity comes from living this balanced life where you're just moving very slowly and mindfully, so that you don't overwhelm yourself. But at the same time, doing nothing is taking you nowhere, so you have to take some kind of action. But self-care is one of those action steps that are really highly necessary. But look at that. Look at this beautiful card that reminds me of Japan. This tree doesn't blossom that often, and it has a very short span of time. But your time is coming too, and it might feel like it's never blossoming. It's never your time. It's never your turn. There's disappointment after disappointment, but it's coming. A blessed season. Yeah, exactly. Each season of your life is a gathering of precious moments. Each one has its purpose, unique beauty, challenges, and blessings. Everything is always unfolding in accordance with the divine will of your soul. All is a blessing and forever blessed. Yes. Might be difficult to see that in the midst of this energy here of not seeing the way forward, or being lost, or feeling that I'm a boat lost at sea. You know, my life is just, it's random and aimless, but it's not. And the clarity is coming, the mental clarity here, which is I'm happy to see that. Mental clarity, action, but also inspired creative action, right? You're not doing just anything, you are taking the action steps that are kind of the things that are inspiring to you, right? Yeah, a creative endeavor. A creative endeavor is really blessed here, but you need to take yourself out of the panic mode first. Okay, pile number 4, I hope that the reading made sense to you. And if you enjoyed it, please leave a like and a comment, share it with other people, and don't forget to subscribe. I would love to interact with you in the comment section, so if you have any questions or comments, just let me know, and I hope to see you again in a future upload. Bye bye.